Good morning, you guys. So it's really early. It's not really, really early. It's just a little bit before 6, I think. Um, 6 a.m. But listen, I'm back. First thing I want to say, don't follow any links or emails in the comment section of my channel, of either of my channels on the Rumble channel or the YouTube channel from anyone pretending to be me. It's not me, it's scammers. Everything you need to find me, if you so choose, is in the description underneath my videos. So don't ever follow anything in the comment section. Not me. It's not me. All right, second thing I want to say is the healing intentions is set for you folks. Always, always, always. So if you do want that, if you so choose, stand in your power and decree that for your highest and greatest good only and always. All right, third thing I want to say is somebody had said they liked my table. Thank you so much. I made this. We made this. So this is some shelving. It's a chest, actually. There's the side of it, and this is the top. So this is some shelving that I had in my shop. And it was pretty long. I think it was like 16-foot long, 12-inch wide boards that I had painted white. And we took them down. And of course, you want to reuse things, right? And what I really needed was a chest to go into the living room. There's not a lot of space in here. And I'm one of those people that like to cover up in blankets, cozy in and curl up and just feel all cozy. So I needed a place right near my furniture here in the living room. I'm sitting on the love seat here. I needed a place right near my furniture where I could have my lap blankets. And so we created this chest. And I just scuffed up the white and, we did the box like that. And then I just bought the hardware, the handles. I got those for like $5 a piece. I didn't like the color of them at all, so I just spray painted it a flat black. I did like the design, but I didn't like the color. So I spray painted that flat black. And then we cut up, it was 2 shelves, and we cut them up, and we were able to make the chest. And then I just painted this up, and then we sanded this completely back down to the bare wood, and then I did kind of stained it up and put some extra little coloring in there to match my place. And I got a nice decal, which you can't see. Put that on there, and then I just urethaned over it. And when you open it up, it holds my lap blankets. But yeah, thank you. My boyfriend cut it up for me and put it together. We worked on it together, and then I just did it the way I wanted to do it. So thank you. I'm glad that you love my you called it my table, but it's actually a chest. Thank you. Yeah, I love taking something that used to be something and turning it into something else. And I also love redoing furniture. Like, for instance, those tables right there were old, worn, and I didn't like them at all. And I refinished them. So yeah, I like doing that stuff. It's fun. I like being creative. Anyway, thank you. So, next, let's talk about the P. Diddy stuff hitting the news. I don't know about you guys, but this is kind of exciting to me because this feels like the thing that's going to start to really blow the lid off the can. All right, so yesterday was a pretty busy day for me, but when my boyfriend got home, he was listening to some P. Diddy stuff, and this is before bed. I was doing my stuff. I was cleaning up and getting things ready for today and all this stuff that I was doing. So I was running in and out of the room that he was in, but he was listening to some things. And I kept saying to him, is this on the news? Is this on the news? Because I always want to know if this is like mainstream, if it's breaking on mainstream, or if it's just the back channels. Because it makes a difference on who's hearing it, right? And he kept saying, yeah, this is clips on mainstream media. So it's pretty exciting because we all know that these Hollywood actors and actresses, and the music industry, and the government, and all of these systems are corrupted, and there's a lot of corrupted people, and we all know they do horrific things. We're all awake to that, but the people that are still watching Channel 5 News at night aren't necessarily, right? And I know a lot of people that are waking up to there's something funny going on in the elections, there's something the economy sucks. I know a lot of those people that are awake to like those types of things are still watching mainstream. And of course, there's always going to be people that are blind to everything, and that's just the way it is. But I wanted to know if this was coming out to people, uh, who watch regular news, and it is. It's all over the regular news, which is really exciting to me. Um, not because not because I'm excited that people have to hear bad things, but I'm excited for things to be exposed and for people to shift their consciousness, right? So I wanted to know a little story around around all of this. And let me just say, I wasn't looking for this big of a story. My guides got chatty this morning. Um, I wanted it to just be just a quickie, but they got talkative, so it's just what it is. I'm gonna try to get through it as fast as I can, you guys, because the other day when I was talking, um, I did like that hour-long video. I'm gonna tell you something. I did that in the morning, and by the time I'd done it and I started the upload, it was probably like 9 a.m. And that took all day to go up on YouTube. And even longer on Rumble. It kept bouncing back on Rumble. But unbelievable how long that took. I don't think it went up until evening. I mean, it was late in the evening too. Like probably after 6 or something like that. It must have been after 6 because my boyfriend had worked a second job and he didn't get home until like 6-ish or after. And it didn't go up until after he got home. So I don't know what's going on. I've double checked everything and I'm not, my video isn't on years ago there was an issue with this happening before too, but a friend of mine helped me redo the settings so that the video wasn't on such high definition, which creates like a really large film size, file size, and it takes a long time for it to go up. That's not the case. So I don't know. I don't know, but I've been having trouble uploading to Rumble for quite a little while now. It keeps saying upload failed, upload failed, upload failed. Try it again, try it again, try it again, try it again. It really only should take about an hour for me to put up. What it normally took for me is about an hour for me to put up something on YouTube and about 15 minutes for me to put something up on Rumble. Up until I think last winter I started having issues with it. We had the internet people come here and fix some things so that our internet is actually working a little better, and you know what? It's didn't help this at all. So I don't know what's going on, you guys. I don't know. Ugh, I don't know. So hopefully this will go up quick. I'm just going to read right through it. So I hope you're all having a good day, and let's get started. So I wanted to know a story around the P. Diddy news, okay? So all of this stuff coming out. Give us a story around this, the pathway, the story around it, what this all means, okay? And this is where my guides kind of got really chatty. So this is all fresh. So this is a fresh energy coming in here on the earth plane, starting things out new to kind of expose these masters of illusion and a lot of the things that have been going on from these masters of illusion. This P. Diddy case, there's a lot of strength in this case, and it's going to bring happy endings. It's going to bring happy endings. So This is basically kind of brought in by the universe, you guys, um, at a time when people were focused on other things. So the universe is kind of bringing this in to trigger a feeling. This is emotion. This is like information that we've been praying would come up to the surface. It's coming up to the surface. It's going to create a lot of disappointed hearts. Um, all right, so then the next piece of the story was this one. And it's like, this is meant to bring upon an ending of a cycle of the way things used to be here on this earth plane and usher in great enlightenment in this journey that has been like, it's been, this is like a battle beat up. So this is meant to end a cycle on this earth plane and bring in great enlightenment and show the war that's actually been going on this earth plane, bring out a lot of truth straightforward and kind of bluntly. All right, so the next thing is this whole ordeal is going to cause a lot of distress. It's causing distress and stress for the people that are going to, where they're going to be surrendered to from this whole ordeal. And so many secrets are going to be coming out about people that looked as though they had grace and stature, right? And there's still more bridges to cross here. Like this journey is not even close to being done. So all of this information has actually been like this story here right now. This story here has been being worked on for a long time. So this information coming out right now has been worked on for a long time in this chaotic world of information war to trigger a lot of feelings, to make people want to stand up and fight for what's right. And I asked if I got that right, and I got it right with the systems card. So that would be my yes. So that's the story around what all of this is going to bring upon. Okay. So I had a couple of conversations yesterday with a cousin. She and I are pretty close and we talk world events quite often. And then I had a conversation with my boyfriend last night and I said, the thing that's exciting to me about this case is that Diddy had a lot of contact with the political arena. And so I understand that people worship and idolize these singers, actors, actresses, whatnot. They tend to worship and idolize these people that I don't know why they see them as above them, but they do. And, fame and fortune and, they idolize them. But in my humble opinion, people trust their government. And so throughout my life, I haven't, and I think they're all crooked, and I've been saying it forever. And people roll their eyes at me or they laugh at me and they just think I'm ridiculous. Obviously, over the years, people have thought that, I'm one of those tinfoil cap wearers. And, they really trust their government. And this has been something that I've seen and listened to throughout my life. The Republicans and the Democrats all trust to a certain degree their government, right? Even if they don't like some things or whatever, they still have this overall trust. And so I think that's been to our detriment terribly. And I think that's really important that people wake up to that. Very, very important, more so than them even seeing that these beautiful ones that they look at as the beautiful ones, the Hollywood elites and whatnot. Even more important to them than them seeing that, I think it's very important that they see what's been going on in our government. And so I wanted to know if, what this is going to look like as far as his ties to our government and is this stuff going to come out? All right, so we've got more story over here. So, yeah, people are going to be seeing what what's been going on in our government. And like with these two cards right side by side, that's human trafficking. That's holding prisoners, you know, the things that they've done. It's going to be a huge wake-up call for people when they see what's been going on in our government. They're going to be linking our government to some very, very, very nefarious deeds. Also, also the satanic stuff, and also how the people in power keep those around them down on their knees begging. So, like the control that they have, even over like maybe people that aren't literally participating in things, but the way they just keep people down on their knees. And then with this Lover's card, and you've got this big angel here right beside the devil, the manipulation of our religions. My goodness. I mean, right from the story of Adam and Eve and the devil worship, like this is going to bring a lot out about how these guys have been manipulating everybody. So that just seems crazy to me, right? I wasn't even thinking along those terms, how one thing's going to lead to another, to another, to another. But this story eventually will go like all balls in. I mean, seriously, it's going to, it does look like it's going to um, really come around to a lot of other things. And I asked if I read that correctly, and I did with the Emperor. And so that's what I said after I read this whole thing. I said, well, it looks like this is going to help really spin things, right? So that we can see there's all these different sections of corruption, right? And this is going to tie it all together, kind of blow the lid off of things is what it's looking like to me. All the way it'll eventually bring us into even how they've gone in and they've manipulated, you know, the heavenly stuff. It's just nuts to me. But this makes sense with this right here to me because honestly, in my humble opinion, if you look at that Old Testament and what they're worshiping, that's never felt like the God that I love, for sure. That's always felt like something else, right? It's like, whoo, that's not God. That's a dark God they're worshiping. And I have my own thoughts around that as well, but that's not what today's reading is about. So anyway, yeah, so there you go. This is going to open up a lot of stuff. And I asked him about that. Is this going to be the thing that kind of blows the lid off the can? And I got yes, but I got a yes with a lower arcana. So I think what's going to happen is yes, but there are going to be bigger stories that have kind of been flushed that come out later, like people that are bigger than Diddy, right? So yes, this is going to start blowing the lid off of things, but this is not the story that's going to take down the entire house of cards. This is going to lead us to other people and those stories and those crimes that will take down the whole house of cards. So anyway, that's what I'm getting, you guys, and this is good stuff. This is really good stuff, especially seeing how it's going to tie into some of these political figures. And like my cousin said to me yesterday, she goes, "Why now?" And I said, "Why not now? Why not now? We're so close to the election. We know we've got politicians wrapped up with Diddy. This could be the thing that shifts everything, you guys. And so let's do our projecting and our envisioning and our manifesting to see this Diddy stuff quickly start to expose our political, the political people and the government and whatnot. because this could shift everything and change the course that we're on massively in a big way. And that's exciting to me. Um, and yeah, why not now, right? Before an election, we were told that 2025 is going to be all about education of this kind of stuff. So this is certainly a way to segue into a whole year of bringing out one nasty, nasty set of people after another and really getting the exposure out there. But let's project that this stuff happens first. Let's project that these political ties happen first, because that can shift everything. Manifest with me, you guys. Manifest, manifest, manifest. That this stuff comes out ASAP. We want to see that stuff coming out. All right, you guys, I love you all very much. I hope that you have an amazing day. Stay in that love vibration, stay in those high vibes, project the world you're choosing. And yeah, thanks 28. I have been very, very conscious of using that word, because want implies that it's always out of reach, right? I want it, but I don't have it yet. I choose it really is, it's like I choose this, which means I'm standing in my power and this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm having. This is what I'm getting. It's a very powerful statement. So anyway, you guys, I love you all. And yeah, stay in that love vibration, stay in that joy vibration. Keep your vibes high. Keep sending that love out into the world. See it coming out of the world. See it going out into the ethers. Fill yourself back up with it again. You know, be the warriors that you are. Keep putting that light out so that we can shift these things. All right, until next time, take care, guys. Love ya. Bye.